what we're going to talk about today. The two questions are, how can I stand up for myself when I'm regularly asked to do non-promotable work? And then question two is, how do I navigate being a people pleaser? So why are we here? Because it's not just you. So the goal of these sessions is to just give candid answers so that you know that you're not alone. We're going to break it down of this is how your nervous system, like thinking about the fight, flight, freeze, or fawn response, like how that is triggered by thoughts that we have. And a lot of them are ones we don't even realize we're having that have a lot to do with being socialized as female. So first, there's a fawn response that's going on. This is people pleasing. And people pleasing obviously is prioritizing everyone else's needs above your own. Then there's the freeze response of self-doubt of what will happen if I do say no. First and foremost, and you'll always hear me talk about this, people socialized as women are taught that we're responsible for other people's comfort. If I don't take the notes, I won't be a team player. I can't let them down. It's easier to just do it than to say no. We're like, why am I always taking the notes? Because it's not just that I take the notes in the meeting, it's that everybody else gets to go back to their desk and start doing promotable work. We don't have a particular chromosome or anything in our DNA that says I'm better at taking notes, or I should plan the happy hour, or I'm good at taking lunch orders, or whatever. We're afraid of what other people will think. And then we also, in this question, there is an element of doubt. We won't feel valued and worthy unless other people are telling us that we're doing a good job. We're constantly told we're too much or not enough. We do more than our fair share of non-promotable work because we're so worried about being liked. I can be a team player and not take the notes. I can be great to work with and not take the lunch orders. I can be a solid contributor and not fill in the blank. And when we don't give ourselves permission to be human, then this is where we run around people pleasing because we're spending so much time trying to get that validation and praise and other people to tell us that we're doing it right. So people pleasing, as we talked about, is a fawn response. They'll be upset if I don't go to the brunch. She'll think I'm a terrible friend if I don't text her back right now. And then the one that drives so much people pleasing is I don't want to be selfish. People pleasers are liars. They're showing up as someone that they aren't. And they're depriving the world of allowing us to love them exactly as they are. If you're people pleasing to keep people liking you, they don't even like you. They just like the version of you that shows up and does shit for them. When we're taking responsibility for other people's feelings because we fear being seen as selfish because there's no validation and praise for putting our needs first, then we can also tie this in with perfectionism where we're trying so hard to always get that little cookie, like that little validation cookie all the time. So busy being a supporting character in everyone else's, right? And then what happens when we do that is we start to resent the people that we love the most. If you are not first on your own list, then you are first on no one's list. And everyone deserves to be first on somebody's list. And if it's not yours, it's not going to be anyone's. I'm as generous to myself as I am to others. I'm always first on my list without letting anyone else down. I deserve care too.